Well, our starters have to do a better job, with their intensity to start the game off. You saw the difference in our energy in the second half compared to the first half, and we get out and run and get some easy baskets, but they just had their way with us in the first quarter. Moving the basketball set the tone for the game. But then in the second half, we were just much more aggressive in terms of our defense and scrambling, and the crowd got into the game. We gave the crowd something to get excited about. And we tied it up at 83, but we had used so much energy, and at that point, when you got a guy like Monte who's so difficult to guard, they made some plays, and David Lee made a play, and I think Rush had a tip in, so basically, we give them 22 points off turnovers. We miss 16 free throws, and we have it tied up at 83 after not really playing very well, especially the first half. So I thought Eric Bledsoe gave us a huge lift. I thought Reggie Evans came in, gave us a huge lift, and it showed with their energy and their effort. They got us back in the game. But we need more than those guys.
So, but this is something that's been going on, though. How do you, is it fixable? Do you
Well, you just take it a game at a time. It's nothing that's, some nights we get off to good starts, some nights we don't. We buried ourselves in some holes. I was just disappointed. After a long, tough road trip coming back, you wanted to, get off to the right start with this homestand. We didn't, and now obviously a back-to-back tomorrow with Boston, so nothing easy right now. We're just going to have to find a way to dig down and start the game off with a little bit more aggression and a little bit more energy.
How was Blake after he gets belt around him?
He's fine. Yeah, Blake's fine. He's tough. He's not, he gave us everything he could. He's out there almost to exhaustion, it seemed like. He was trying as hard as he could, so, you can live with that and, give get his rest. But, he's a tough kid. He'll be fine.
What did you think of Chris playing the mask?
It's a pain. It's it's irritable. It's irritating at times, I'm sure. But Chris is a tough kid, and it didn't seem to bother him too much. I'm sure it gets hot under there a little bit, and it's a little aggravating, but he'll get used to it. And I thought he had a pretty solid game for us.
The 6 men on the court violation, was that just miscommunication, or?
Yeah, Mo was going in for Karan, and Karan didn't know apparently, because he saw Bobby go on the scorer's table. So just a miscommunication there between the players and the referee.
What does DeAndre have to do to get more time in the fourth quarter, and how does his inability to get that time affect what you're doing in those
Well, tonight's a little bit of a difficult game for, they play small. So it's a little bit of a different game, but DeAndre just gotta his attitude, his energy, his effort level, everything from a consistent standpoint has to be at a high level for us, and for him to be really effective out there. And he had 6 rebounds, but it was kind of a difficult game just because they go small. We tried to spread the court out a little bit. We came on a lot of double teams on Monte as much as possible, especially in the second half, and so you get spread out a little bit. So this wasn't the perfect game for him, but we need DeAndre to play well and play at a high level, and accept and do his role every night. And tonight was a difficult one for him just because of the matchup.